Hello and welcome to Becoming Abundant podcast. I am your host, Anna Maria Jinga, and this is our side of the internet where we get to speak about true abundance, personal authority, emotional optimization, and the pure power of alignment, all while living in the presence and guidance of God Himself. I am a holistic coach and mentor focusing on healing the emotions keeping you stuck so that the mind and body can align and live a limitless life. We all have a mission and a purpose, and I am here to help you unchain from what's been holding you back to actually live in your full potential. Think of it as transformative triggering in the best possible way. The time has come to live a life you love. Let's dive in. Hello, my darlings, and welcome to this week's episode of Becoming Abundant podcast. I am your host, Anna Maria Jinga, and I'm really excited, as always, to dive into yet another powerful, transformative, and really often asked question in my coaching business. But before that, I want to celebrate our 7th episode just because I love the number 7. So we're celebrating today episode 7 of this podcast. Can you guys believe we have been here for 7 weeks already? I have no idea when time passes, and it's magnificent, and I am beyond grateful and honored to serve you with this platform, with this community. And thank you so much for joining in and sending all of your support and all of your questions and all of your insights and responses to the questions. You guys are amazing. It's like building an army of free thinkers, and I love every moment of it. So thank you so much for that. Now, this week, I want to speak to you guys about a question that keeps popping up in some of my coaching sessions with my own clients. And this question is, Anna, how do I get what I want? And the thing is, there are many ways of getting what you want, but the how is not the question. If you remember a few episodes back, I was mentioning 3 very powerful questions that help you think a little bit outside of the box and not so much keep you restricted. And those were why, what, and who. And when you ask yourself, how do I do this? Your mind will try to tell you, I don't know how. I don't know how, because the how is 20% of the actual momentum of anything. The what, why, and who are the most important things to ask you. So usually I come to ask you when you ask me something in the lines of, how do I do this? I ask you, why is it important to do it? What do you actually need to do, and what is within your control to do? And then also, who do you get to become in the process of? So for this episode, let's chunk all of that down because I want to walk you through this really powerful way of understanding the power of questions, the power that you actually have within your own control and your own mind, and what to do with all that power and authority. Because you also get to embody your qualities and your skills as you make the how happen. So let's dive in. First question is, why is it important for you to do the thing that you want to do? When you ask me, how do I do this? Why is it for you a priority to actually step into this new level, this new chapter, this new thing that you want to see in your life, in your career, in your health, in your wellness, whichever area of your life you're in? Ask yourself, why is it important for me to do this? See what comes up, see what gets triggered, see if the why is not powerful enough. Most likely the how will not get done. So if the why is just because how, let's go with an example. You want to launch a business and you ask, Anna, how do I do this? How do I make my business work for me? And I ask you, why is it important? Because I want to have more money. Great. But what does having more money look like? Is it having 5-figure months? Is it having 8-figure months? Is it making your first $1,000,000? Maybe just making your first $1,000 in an independent business. Why is it important to make the money? go deeper in that and see what's behind making the money. Is it to feel more secure? Is it to anchor in more confidence in yourself? Is it to prove to yourself that you can make the money? Is it to bring more freedom to do the things that make you feel happier when you do have more money? What is behind making the money? It's most of the time, if you think about it, when we hear someone, I just want to have more money. If you have money, do you know what to do with it? Do you know how to live a quality life that will be fulfilling to you with that amount of money? Is it actually a number that will make you satisfied to tell your friends, I make $150,000 a year, a month, whatever? Is it that? Do you want to be a millionaire just for the label? Or do you want to change someone's life because of the money that you're making? Do you want to bring more peace and community within your environment? Do you want to create more means for others to feel like they're supported? Do you want to support your own family? Do you want to buy your parents a new house? Or what is behind the money? Why is it important? Because then when you do find out those answers, you get into the second question. What can you do about it? And it's not about, I don't know how to do it. It's about what is within your control to do, or maybe even in your scope of influence. Because whenever we're in a situation, we need to figure out what we can control, what we can influence, and why is it important for us to make it happen. So when you figure out the what, sometimes, let's go with our example of launching a business and making it fruitful. Sometimes the what can be as simple as I need to trademark my brand. I need to connect with an accountant. I need to put together a business plan. I need to see what the business is about and who it's going to help grow, whatever. And those are things within your control. But when we think of the actions, sometimes we get so caught up in our heads that we think 5 years ahead. Oh, I need to build a business and I need to do this and that. And in 5 years, stop thinking so far ahead and start thinking in really small, achievable steps, such as go buy that domain. Go find if you're going to build a website alone, or are you going to hire someone to do it for you? Go figure out, take a course in how do I build a community that is sustainable and happy and engaged. That's kind of where you need to start. You don't need to think 5 years ahead. I don't know how to get a loan for my business to grow it, blah, 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 when you don't even have a business. So that's the what. And now, my favorite part of any situation where you ask me how is who do you get to become in the process of making this happen? And I'll dive deeper into this because it's very important for my fabulous listeners to understand this. It's not about mimicking someone and someone's path and someone's ways of doing things in order for you to get to them as well. While there will be many people and mentors and teachers and coaches and influencers telling you, you can become anything you want just by following in the footsteps of others. Great. But I can tell you from my experience and my clients' experience, many of my clients have gone through this and we had to figure out ways for them to make things happen. Because when you model someone, and this might be controversial, but let's go with it. When you model someone and it doesn't resonate with you, you will burn yourself out in the blink of an eye. It will not be sustainable in the long run. Your business will suffer. You will suffer. Your family, your environment, everyone will suffer in the long run when you model someone else that doesn't resonate truly with your own nature. Because whenever we model someone, we don't model them because of how much we resonate with who we are and how they are. We model someone because we want to make the money that they want to make. We want to feel significant, like they are significant. We want to step into the role of the transformational blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, and this is something I've seen quite a bit in some of my women clients, when we try to step into the roles of men, it is not sustainable for us. Why? Our energy has cycles, our energy has ebbs and flows. When we try to do things as men, long term, you're either going to burn out your nervous system, you're going to feel completely overwhelmed, or you're going to be the perfect leader for men, and women will not understand it. That doesn't mean that you cannot do it. Anyone can do anything they want. I'm talking about sustainability. The second thing about who you get to become. Are you the person that is capable of launching the business and making the $1 million? What are your habits like? What are your callings like? What speaks to your soul? Because if you're just doing it because of other people around you making you want to do that because of them, it's not a good enough reason. If you're doing it because you want to look or sound or be like someone else, again, it's not a good enough reason. Because the thing is, when we become the version of ourselves capable of putting the business, the lifestyle, whatever together, we become someone that is capable of doing it. You don't need to know how to do it when you are embodying the person that does it. So let's go with the example of money. If you're making $1 million, how are you dressing? How are you breathing? How are you waking up in the morning? Are you having slow mornings because they're fabulous and you're more of a night owl? Or are you having super early mornings because you like to go to bed at 9:30 p.m.? What are you eating in a day? Are you living off smoothies or are you grilling up a nice tasty steak to keep you going? What kind of workouts are you doing? Who are you surrounding yourself with? What kind of circles are you experiencing? Where are you going for your hair and your massage and your nails? What is that person that makes $1 million a year, a month, a day look like, sound like, feel like? What does she or he embody the most when they walk into a room? What is the energy that they bring there? Because the secret sauce is only in those details. Who you get to become, what is within your control or scope of influence, and why is it important for you? It doesn't matter the how. The how can go to the garbage. The how is maybe 20%. The how has become a question taught by people that want to be small. If you want to ask yourself really good questions, start with the questions, the W questions. Why, what, and who? Because those kinds of questions will actually help you step into a different kind of role. They'll help you think better. They'll help you show up better. They'll help you speak to yourself in a different manner. They're going to help you uncover places of your mind that have been stuck for too long because you didn't know how to ask better questions. You constantly ask yourself questions that keep you stuck, that keep you in a lack mentality, that keep you suffocating and barely surviving from month to month because you have not learned any different. But now you learn different. So now you get to do different. So my question for you guys this week is what, why, and who do you get to become in order to shift from a lack focus into an abundance focus? What needs to change? Who do you get to be? Why is it important for you? And send me all of those beautiful emails and responses to info@becomingabundant.net. I absolutely love reading your responses because it gives me the understanding that everything that we're doing here, everything I'm bringing to you guys, it's actually transforming your mind, because that's the key, that's the goal. We want your mind to be released from the chains of limitation. You get to think, and I get to help you because that's what I do. And make sure you follow me on the beautiful socials. My handle is I am becoming abundant. I'm also launching this week a very beautiful workbook. I actually recorded a different episode before this, but Amazon is taking its precious time to review the workbook. So you get to wait another week until you hear more about the workbook in the podcast. But I'm really excited for you guys to experience it. If you loved today's episode, please share it with someone that could benefit from thinking a little more. If you loved today's episode, you will also absolutely adore the workbook. I get to teach you so many more things there. And because of that, you get to help yourself transform to a whole new level. So I'm very excited to hear what you think of today's episode and also hear what you think about the workbook once it's launched. Thank you so much for joining today. And until next week, I wish you only blessings, and may mercy, peace, and love be multiplied to you. I love you. Thank you, and goodbye.